Hey y'all, it's your legal bestie attorney Symone, and this is Girl, Is That Legal on YouTube. Listen, one of the most common questions I continue to get asked is, do I think that Trump will pardon Diddy if Diddy is found guilty? Well, here's a combination of me answering that question in various different episodes. Ooh, child. This is related to the Diddy trial. Y'all, this is Larry Hoover. Trump commuted his sentence today. He was the leader of the Gangster disciples. In the 1970s, Larry Hoover was convicted of unaliving someone and sentenced to 200 years in prison. Wow. There was a 17-year undercover investigation by the Illinois Department of Corrections. He was just running that prison. So in 1997, Hoover was indicted for conspiracy, extortion, money laundering, drug-related offenses, and continuing to engage in a criminal enterprise from prison. And a lengthy federal investigation using wiretaps led to Hoover getting indicted, and prosecutors alleged that under his leadership, the Gangster disciples had 30,000 soldiers and made over $100 million a year as a gang. So now he does all that talk about MS-13. Yeah, this guy was running like a black version of MS-13 out of Chicago from the prison. And then he was arrested while still in prison for running this RICO enterprise. He was convicted and then he was sentenced to life in prison. So Trump just pardoned a man serving life in prison for RICO offenses that included unaliving someone, drug offenses, conspiracy, extortion, money laundering, and continuing to engage in a criminal enterprise. Now, what does that sound like, y'all? He was the leader of the Gangster disciples. Gang that terrorized Chicago. This is relevant because if he could commute Larry Hoover's sentence, commute means he don't have to serve another day. Whatever time he's done is done. It doesn't, pardon means it's as though it never happened. You can get your gun rights back, all of that. That's not going to be the case. He just got it commuted. If he did that for Larry Hoover, y'all don't think he'd do it for Mr. Diddy? That's what makes me nervous. Y'all don't think he'd do it for Diddy? All it takes is enough celebrities behind his ears screaming. I also think it's going to take a few $1 million. So my hope is that if he does that, at least the next administration can get him for bribery. Because if Diddy pays him millions and in turn he takes those millions and pardons him, that is in fact bribery, which is already what Diddy's being charged for right now. One saving grace would be asset forfeiture, that if the feds have Diddy's assets on lock, the way that they're supposed to pursuant to the indictment, then Diddy should not be able to get any large type of lump sum to pay off Trump or anyone else. He can get some money to, yes, and Diddy will pay $100 million. He would definitely give $100 million. He would give $100 million. He would give a jet, all of that. So I don't know. I don't want to disappoint y'all, but let me get this man off my screen because that just pissed me off. You're saying my theories on Trump pardons don't make sense. For example, the prosecutor here is Maureen Comey, daughter of FBI Director Comey, who Trump hates. Trump would fire Maureen, right? He would fire her if he hated her. Oh, okay. That's a good point. You're saying if Trump really wanted Diddy to walk, that he would then fire Maureen. No. See, because if you compare it to Eric Adams' situation, Trump wanted Eric Adams to walk. So he instructed that be done. And certain people who were unwilling to do it, they resigned. In this instance, I don't believe, so with Trump could care less whether Diddy stays in jail, leaves. What Trump likes is for his butt to be kissed. So if Diddy and Diddy's team and Diddy hires and pays people to kiss Trump's butt enough, this actually is going to go in favor of a pardon, due to the fact that because Trump hates her daddy, Trump is not smart. He's dumb. So he's going to think that by making her go through this whole rigmarole with a trial, spending $25 million, all of this stuff, by him pardoning would be another example of how he is more powerful than the Comeys, in the same way that he fired Comey himself. That had never been done before. He fired Comey himself. So I actually think it would be the other. I see what you're saying, which is that if he was going to do it, he would have already done it. My point is, I said this before with the pardon, Trump is going to let the whole trial go through. And with this type of accusation, because of the video, Because of Cassie's video, he has to let this go through a trial. Trump could not dismiss this prior to a trial with that video out there. Oh my gosh, those conservative, Caucasian, dog walking, yoga loving, Christian Bible thumping women out there who, see Cassie as relatable to them, they would have a fit. He has to at least let the trial, and that was an excellent question, let the trial proceed such that enough can come out where he can call it a witch hunt and he can use that as an excuse. Y'all see this right here? Look very closely. This is how, y'all, this right here, what I highlighted, he always stays at the Trump Hotel. This how this man gonna get pardoned. I'm so sorry to say it. Put my face on the screen. Put my face on the screen. I got to tell it to you. I'm sorry to tell you. I think this may help him get pardoned, is that he used the Trump Hotel for his New York sexy parties. Why? Because the president is going to say, oh, it was railroaded. Oh, a good pardon team is going to be able to pull at our president doesn't necessarily have a heart, but pull at the narcissism strings of that gentleman, that orange man up top. I don't want it. I'm not praying for it. I hope it doesn't happen, but it just hit my mind. Yes, he has. Somebody said it. Diddy has spoken out against Trump. You know who else has spoken out against Trump? J.D. Vance. And who is he? He's the doggone vice president. He's the doggone vice president. So what that shows us is this man has a really short memory. If what has happened, yes, Miss O, you're right. Diddy has a short, the man in the orange man has a short memory if you're insulting him in the past. But if it is praise and dealing with his power, he up in that thing, boy. He wants to talk about it. He'll listen to you. So I just had to say, no, that's why I highlighted these references to the T Hotel, as we see here, that could be that man's route to freedom. And I hate to say it. Now, the orange man is going to allow this trial to go through. I think, and he might let him sit there for a little while. But I think right before he comes out of office, bam, and the world will, because what he's going to want, the orange man will want the world to be in shambles as he leaves office. He'll want to set that jump fire.
Is that legal?